Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Guapish, Rule 34. As always, I'm your host, Tanner. And as always, I'm joined by special guest, Nico.
Hey there, everybody. I know that there's some really weird investment advice out there on the market right now, but I gotta tell you, forget about these NFTs, buy gold. I'm telling you, gold is real, it tastes good, it's shiny. Mm-hmm. What is there not to love about good old-fashioned gold?
Right. It's malleable. They put it on spaceships.
Yeah, it's a metal of some kind.
Yeah, some variety. And also joining us this week, Dylan.
What's up, fan base?
Fan base.
YouTube.
I do notice I'm seeing a lot more buy gold and silver commercials.
I've been seeing a lot of sell us your old jewelry and we will pay you money. Like, I've seen those starting to resurface, but I don't know about buying gold. I haven't seen the buy or gold or silver one yet, so...
I hear him on, like, fucking podcasts and stuff. I think Tim Pool, he's being sponsored by, like, a buy silver company right now.
Oh, damn.
Interesting.
I just watched the episode a couple days ago about the buy gold in South Park and shit like that. Where it's all just one big scam with the jewelry companies and the fucking not in late night, fucking people on TV selling your grandparents gold for exorbitant amounts of money.
Yeah.
Man, I don't even remember that one.
Yeah, it's a pretty good one. They make the dude on the TV kill himself.
That's funny.
Yeah.
I like that. I'm a big fan of that.
Yeah.
I think I got a pretty solid starting topic for us right here.
Of course.
Okay.
What's the minimum amount of knowledge a person needs to not be stupid?
That's what we're starting with, okay.
I think this is a solid top. So, like, I think we can basically design a quiz to figure out if people are stupid or not, right? So,
never mind.
Let's see.
Well,
obviously, we're going to be assuming that we're talking about English speakers in first world countries. Is that fair enough?
Okay.
That's who this topic is aimed at right now, because that's the people that we can judge on intelligence.
Okay.
Okay, now.
So
now, Tanner.
Yeah.
I'm very surprised you wanted to start with this topic when the whole, like, Activision Blizzard thing just happened this week.
I mean,
yeah.
What takes do we have on that, honestly?
We can talk about it a little bit. We are a gaming podcast, first and foremost, as everybody knows.
I mean...
First and foremost.
Yeah.
Dylan, did you hear about this?
Yes, I actually did.
Oh, you did? Fuck.
I did.
What the fuck?
Whoa.
What are you talking
That's
about?
baffling, dude.
Wow.
What do you mean, what are we... Okay, whatever.
I'm not... I think you guys need to have just a little bit more faith in me, but
okay.
I guess it's totally justified.
You didn't know who ran against Joe Biden, Dylan.
So? This is video games, not politics. Leave me out of that.
Okay. Gotcha. I don't know, Nico, do you have some hot take about this?
I'm not necessarily, but I definitely think that it's an interesting topic of conversation, Dan. It's an interesting topic of conversation.
It's only interesting if you have interesting things to say. I personally don't, like...
You don't?
You know, big dick move, I guess.
I mean, yeah. I think Microsoft is kind of following a little bit of the Disney trope where they're just trying to pick up a bunch of bigger... Like, because Microsoft just bought Bethesda, 6 months ago? Is that... Or is it longer than that?
That was probably a year or two ago.
Bro,
yeah.
Time is not relative to me whatsoever. Anyway, but I don't know, because I know my brother was talking about this too, where I mean, I don't really see the only thing I could see this changing is they are gonna put Call of Duty on Xbox Game Pass, but I mean, if Microsoft can improve the state of Call of Duty, which is very hard at this point in any way, and they just need to stop trying so hard to make futuristic games where things are unrealistic, because as far as I'm concerned, a lot of the first-person shooter games as of recent have been very bad, and all of the communities associated with them are very disappointed and upset with the fact that they're not as good as they originally thought. So
people like Halo Infinite.
Oh yeah, Halo Infinite's amazing. I've heard it's really good. But I'm talking more about
the other games, Tanner.
Well, I'm talking more because it was Battlefield 2042, which...
I mean, that's just your typical Battlefield release. They always... Well, on launch, they're always a dumpster fire. Every single time. I don't know why people were surprised.
I mean,
They don't always recover from the dumpster fire, though.
I mean, Battlefield 1, at least in my opinion, was actually not that bad. I did not play Battlefield 5.
Everyone loved 1.
Yeah.
Everyone thinks 1 is great.
But as far as I know, as far as Activision goes, Call of Duty Cold War, Call of Duty Vanguard have just been absolute garbage. And, you know, maybe Microsoft will fix it, maybe not. We'll just have to see. And then as far as Blizzard goes, I don't know. I have nothing on that side.
Everyone loves
Diablo
Blizzard
4 on Game Pass. That'd be cool. We could all play Diablo 4. You guys want to play Diablo 4?
It could. That would be fun. I like Diablo.
I don't know. I don't know if
Think
I
of all
want
the
to
fun
play
we used to have playing Diablo 3, Nico.
We did. Diablo 3 is the only one of those games that I truly enjoy. So, like, this is another reason why I want to bring this up, because I wanted to spin off into another topic. Why the hell do people love Blizzard so much?
Let's think.
I mean, last I checked,
They've got WoW.
I thought they didn't like Blizzard.
No,
They've got Overwatch porn. They've got Diablo. I don't know. They got StarCraft. Like, you know, if you're into those kinds of games, they have a lot for you.
Yeah, but I'm not into any of those kinds of games,
Hearthstone
so I
is
just
kinda
don't
cool.
understand it.
You don't like Overwatch at all?
Overwatch is the only one of those that I have actually played and enjoyed, really. Like,
There you go.
Diablo 3 is decent. It's a decent enough time. But those
You don't
two
like
games...
Heroes of the Storm?
We had so much fun playing that. We played it with
I definitely
Tanner.
played Heroes of the Storm for a time.
There you go.
He
It
did
may
it
have
for
solely been
another
to unlock a
in-game
Diva
reward.
skin, but sure,
Yeah.
I definitely played it.
You know,
I
now that
understand why people became fans of them. I also understand why they're mad at them now.
Well, of course, everyone gets why they're mad at them.
Well, yeah. I don't fully understand, but I have the general idea.
Dylan, they're stealing women's breast milk. What is there not to understand?
That was Activision.
That was
wasn't it?
Activision, I think.
No, I'm pretty sure that was Blizzard.
Was it Blizzard?
Yeah.
Oh, well. I meant before that, but
They're stealing it, okay?
they've, as far as I'm concerned, they've done a lot of bad things. That's all I know.
Yeah, they've done a lot of terrible things. Haven't made a lot of good games to really balance things out.
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
they made. I don't know. Aren't all of their games are at least good, aren't they? Like, what's a bad game they made?
World of Warcraft.
Okay.
well,
It's an MMO. It's trash.
you
Oh,
just
gotcha. Yeah.
well,
All
Star-
MMOs are bad.
yeah, StarCraft and Warcraft, they're bad. They're RTSs.
Uh huh. Okay.
I almost played World of Warcraft, but I like games like that anyway, so.
You see, that's one of the weird things, too. When I was growing up, I loved the idea of an MMO. I thought it sounded so cool, and now that I'm an adult boy, looking at MMOs, they sound horrible, and I don't want to touch one.
Huh. I mean,
MMO does seem like something that's very much like what kids think a very cool video game is. Like Wizards 101.
Oh, fuck yeah, dude.
I discovered, I think
Well,
it
so,
was... Sorry, go ahead.
Here's one of the things about Wizard 101, though. Like, one of the big things that makes me not want to play an MMO is the, like, battle system, basically. It looks super boring, and I do not care about it whatsoever.
That's
Wizard
fair.
101, though, is a card game. It doesn't have
Really?
your traditional
What?
MMO. Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Feels like false advertising.
Yeah. I mean, hey, I just discovered about a week or two ago, upon entering the old GameStop, that Wizard 101 is still a relevant thing because they were selling fucking, I don't know, was it like currency cards or whatever the
Yeah, like
cards?
currency and DLC
Yeah.
cards for it. It's
Yeah.
still around. It's alive and kicking.
I was, needless to say, shocked that it still existed, knowing that it's from when I was just a small boy.
A wee
So-
lad.
Yeah.
Hey, I got a question.
Yeah.
Is Club Penguin an MMO?
I don't think so, no.
Well,
Okay.
I mean, okay.
Massively multiplayer online?
I think it is because it involves many people. It's online, and it was pretty big, and not anymore, but obviously. But
How many people... So I feel like the thing that separates an MMO from others is the total number of players that are, like, inhabiting the same game instance at the same time.
I mean,
How big is that number? Like, is there a point where, like, we'll have a first-person shooter that has such a big game lobby that it's technically an MMO?
Is PUBG the first MMO?
I mean, wouldn't
Fuck.
that make all
Is it an
battle royales?
MMO FPS? I think it might be, guys. Did they ever advertise it as such?
No.
I don't think they ever did. I think they were really leaning hard into the Battle Royale thing.
I mean,
I feel like you could accurately describe like 100-person battle royale games as an MMO FPS.
That could be fair. I mean, fucking Destiny, they consider themselves as MMOs, so... And I think that was more recent, though. I don't know if they considered the Destiny 1 or even the beginning of Destiny 2.
They've been constantly calling themselves an MMO. What are you talking about, Dylan?
Yeah, but now they're also claiming that they're an MMORPG. They're claiming more of the RPG side now.
That's what they've always been saying,
That's
Dylan.
not what they've always been saying.
Yes, it is. They've always said that.
Well, they didn't make it obvious. They had to reiterate it, like, sometime last year. I don't remember when it was. It was during one of their reveal streams or some shit like that.
Today at Bungie, we have an exciting announcement to make. You know that we're an MMORPG, but now we want to remind you again, we are an MMORPG.
Yeah, that's basically how it went. They're like, yeah, we really feel like people forget that we're an MMORPG. We want the game to feel more like that, so we're gonna introduce aspects to the game that make it feel like an MMORPG.
Aspects that are not fun, but aspects that we're introducing nonetheless.
Hey man,
okay.
just because you don't enjoy it doesn't mean I can't.
Oh yeah, grinding hundreds of hours for one thing isn't fun.
I am not grinding hundreds of hours for one thing, alright? I think
it's for two things, okay?
Okay.
Get your facts straight.
Okay, guys, we're getting into the Destiny rabbit hole, and I refuse to let this podcast become that.
Nice.
That's entirely fair. Destiny sucks ass. Let's just get that out there.
Okay, hold on a second.
That's about all we need to say, honestly.
No.
We all know you're the #1 Destiny fan, so, like, shut the fuck up.
That's also not true, but for the sake of this podcast, I will claim that title.
Okay. Nico's the #2 Destiny fan.
Let's go.
How many Destiny t-shirts do you have, Dylan?
1, 2, like 3 or 4.
Well...
Actually, I have a 5th one coming here soon.
Anyway, are we done with the Microsoft whatever?
Crash Bandicoot's now owned by Microsoft. They're gonna make one hell of a Smash Bros. Game.
There we go.
Bro, Crash Bandicoot and Spyro are gonna be on Game Pass now. It's gonna be
Crash
amazing.
Bandicoot armor in Halo Infinite.
That's right. You're gonna get
what if they add jorts to Halo Infinite?
That'd be great. They'll get
Why the fuck does everybody keep talking about jorts?
Because we brought up Crash Bandicoot.
Yeah.
Nico has been mentioning jorts for the past like week and a half, and I don't understand where this is coming from.
Dude, they're coming back.
Yeah, I'm telling you, Dylan, you look good in jorts. Okay.
I'm not going to wear jorts. I wore jorts for a period of my life, and I'm not gonna go back.
You seem like someone who would have worn jorts.
It was like high school, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think they'll allow you to do the Crash Bandicoot dance in Fortnite? Not Fortnite. Halo Infinite.
It's a Crash Bandicoot
What's the
dance?
Crash Bandicoot dance?
There you go, I posted it there.
Uh-oh.
Everyone knows the Crash Bandicoot dance.
Clearly not everybody.
They fucking love that dance in Japan, apparently, for some reason.
Well, because Japan likes animated things that do funny things. Oh, bro, that would be so good. I remember this dance. Yes.
Okay, he's doing a thing.
Yeah.
I would love that.
Interesting. Yeah, sure.
So
that'll be in Halo Infinite.
That's
and
so
Fortnite.
good. I love it.
Yeah.
Okay. We're done with the video games. Get the video games out of here.
Video games, no longer a factor. Tanner,
Bye-bye.
what the
No more video
fuck?
games.
How do we determine how people are stupid, okay?
Yeah, okay, so, like, obviously, I think we can't be too insulting. We can't label, like, 80% of the population as stupid, so we need some simple questions that, like, a person should be able to answer, or else they're stupid. So, like...
That's right, simple arithmetic.
Maybe not even question. Let's run through some school subjects. Like, English, you should be able to read... Like, I don't know.
Diary of a Wimpy Kid, no problem.
No, maybe like a little harder than that. Like a Harry Potter book.
Harder?
Is that
Harry
fair?
Potter book? I don't think the Harry Potter book is like more difficult. That's made up words and shit in it.
Right. I don't know. What's like the level of difficulty of a book a human being should be able to read?
Captain Underpants.
No. Should be a bit harder than that.
I'm trying to remember books I read in high school. I really can't remember any.
What's the first smart book you ever read?
The first what book?
Smart book.
Smart book. Percy Jackson.
Okay.
Percy Jackson could be one, because that at least...
well, that's just Harry Potter, guys. Like, let's...
Well, but at least in Percy Jackson, like, the gods and stuff that they mention are actually things that exist in our reality. You know what I mean.
Yeah, Dylan's got a point here, Tanner. Dylan's got a point here, okay? At least Percy Jackson was not written by a trans-hating dyke, okay?
Okay.
Well-
Jesus Christ.
God.
I was thinking along the lines of like an animal farm or something like that.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes perfect sense.
If you can read and understand Animal Farm, you're not stupid. You should be able to write in proper English how much, like an amount, probably, like a page. If you can write a whole page in proper English without having to use the internet, you're probably not stupid. You should be able, let's see. Nah, that's probably fine for the English requirements. How about math? You should be able to do algebra.
Yeah, some simple arithmetic.
Yeah.
Dan, are we able to do algebra anymore?
Yeah, I can do algebra. I can do x equals blah 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 y plus whatever. I can do that.
That's easy.
Okay.
You don't need to have any formulas memorized, but if someone gives you the formula, you should be able to use it.
Yeah.
Okay.
You should be able to do double-digit multiplication in your head. Does that sound like a fair requirement?
Like double digit times double digit, or double digit times...
I don't know, Tanner. You start throwing those sevens in there, it starts to get a little murky for me.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Like I can multiply a good 25 by 43, but if you throw in a 47 instead, then I'm not entirely sure what I can do.
Okay, maybe
like 17, dude. 17. Round that shit up to 18. Okay, it's they're both illegal in Canada, so who the fuck cares?
Wow.
Jesus Christ.
So when you say in your head,
we'll scratch that. In your head, like
you
don't
can't
write anything down.
Well,
yeah. Like in your head.
Interesting.
No, we think should not do, like, are there any people who aren't stupid who can't do that?
I'm sure there are plenty of people out there who just ain't so good with numbers, you know? Like Dylan over here, he's a numbers guy, okay? He's got numbers patent down, but like...
Patent down.
Yeah, patent down.
He owns the patent on numbers.
Oh. Yeah.
They were the first patents ever made.
Low-key billionaire guys, not gonna flex or anything.
Every time someone uses a number, they have to pay a small fee.
Yep.
I'm going to leave that requirement in there. Maybe people can debate me.
Okay.
Let's see. Science. What amount of science knowledge should a person have to not be stupid?
Photosynthesis, you gotta get that one in there.
The water cycle.
Right.
People fucking love the water cycle.
You know what's really funny? When I was thinking of this topic, I literally said, photosynthesis in the water cycle.
But like every step of the water cycle, not just like the basic ones.
I think basically the idea is you should understand science enough that you can, like, that the world around you doesn't perplex you endlessly.
I mean, oh yeah,
like,
endlessly,
I should be
fine.
able to ask you, where does rain come from? How do plants grow? Maybe something like that. And like, why does the moon glow?
That's fair.
You should be able to answer those 3 questions.
Yeah, that's fair.
Why does the moon glow?
Why does
that
the moon
phases? What's the deal with that?
Why does the moon phases?
Pretty
Who
cool,
knows?
dude. Pretty cool.
Dylan, why does the
cool, it's
moon
weird.
glow?
Why does the moon glow? It's because it's reflecting the sunlight off
There
of
you
its
go.
surface.
See? Dylan isn't stupid.
Who would have got? I mean, to be completely fair,
We still got more standards to set, Dylan.
well, I mean, when I looked at the topics, there was this topic, and then immediately Nika followed it with, "At what point does the podcast just become us bullying Dylan?" I'm like, that's a
complete coincidence.
Yeah,
Dylan.
it's a really interesting coincidence there, but I won't take it. I won't take it as
Nico
such.
definitely didn't post that exactly 1 minute after I posted my question.
Yeah, it's like it didn't take much thought to bring up. But
anyways,
moving on.
History. I think you should have, like, a rough knowledge of world history for the past, probably since World War I. Yeah.
I mean, I was gonna say name the first president, but that also works.
Well, I think I want to break it down into world history and then American history,
Gotcha. That makes sense, I guess.
or
Now-
like whatever your country's history is.
Now, how world history are we talking here? I think for the most part, people just think about like Western history, you know.
Pretty much.
Or are we really delving into like
I
what's
will,
going on
like-
in Rwanda right now?
Well,
or-
like I said in the very beginning, this is aimed towards a Western audience.
Okay.
If you can tell me about World War I, World War II, and the fallout of that since then, you should be good. You shouldn't be one of those kids who's telling me World War II happened in the 80s. That kid's stupid. And that's a real person I've met.
I think we
Yeah.
talked about that. That's why I brought up the first president thing.
Yeah.
You need to discuss who tore down the Berlin Wall. Correct answer, David Hasselhoff. He did it with his bare hands, okay?
Yes. That's completely correct. So yeah, give me a rough outline of world history from like World War I onwards. And then also, you should have a rough idea of whatever your country's entire history is.
Yeah. Like,
you don't need to get hyper granular with like years and stuff, but you should like know major events and know them in order.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha.
Like Dylan, did Martin Luther King or JFK get killed first?
JFK was president. I'm pretty sure JFK died first.
I don't think that's true.
No, it was MLK. MLK.
Is it really? Because
Yeah.
then MLK died in 1964, right?
I don't know.
I don't know the exact dates of it.
Didn't
but
they die pretty close? Like
They
in the
did
same
die-
year or something?
Are you talking about MLK or
I don't-
MLK Jr.?
I mean, yeah, obviously
What a
MLK Jr.
stupid
Dylan.
question.
Just to make it true. Okay, yeah, so Martin Luther King died in 1968. So then
Yeah,
JFK...
and Kennedy would have been 69, I think.
Maybe? 63, I was right.
What the fuck? Well,
What the fuck?
Yay!
we're stupid.
Well,
I did it.
Nico, the tables have been turned on us.
well, Dylan, you may have known that, but who actually
damn it.
killed them? Was it their suspected assassins, huh?
That's a great question. I'm not a conspiracy theorist, so I choose to abstain from this question.
It's not conspiracy, Dylan.
I think
Everyone
believing
knows that
the
the
official
government killed both
narrative
of
is
them.
the conspiracy now. Everyone knows the CIA and specifically George Bush killed both of them.
I believe it was actually the FBI who killed MLK.
This is
Nah, it's the CIA.
see, it's exactly what I'm talking about right here.
Anyway, well now, you see, if you had never asked that question, Nico, we could have sat here smugly. But now we look like idiots.
Yeah, now we're fools. We're fools,
Yeah.
Tanner.
Um,
Oh, how the mighty have fallen.
that's probably all you need to know about history.
Probably.
Fucking, let's see, what are other subjects? Is there anything else?
Some other
I don't
subjects.
I don't think pop culture knowledge is necessary to be not stupid. Some people smartly don't pay attention to that.
I mean, as far as knowledge-based things go, I really don't think there's anything else.
I think those 4 subjects pretty much cover it.
What about computer literacy?
Well,
I don't think being computer illiterate necessarily makes you stupid. Just makes you old.
I think.
that's
I
fair.
mean, I will just say the way that Nico types infuriates me, but we'll skip past that
Does he do the peck and hunt
a little bit.
like I do?
Well, god damn it.
Look, Dylan,
Yeah.
as long as you're doing it in a quick enough manner, it doesn't really matter at the end of the
Yeah.
day, man.
Writing in cursive is a requirement to not be stupid.
That is fair.
Interesting.
People can't read or write cursive nowadays.
I can write cursive. I can barely read it. Cursive is dumb. Let's get rid of it.
Can I throw one out there that sounds
What?
super dumb?
What?
Being able to read analog clocks.
I think that's a fair requirement.
I mean, even, what was it? It was the year after I graduated. I was working at a restaurant in Dayton where I lived. And, like, my manager informed me that she had to tell one of, like, the high school students that was working what time it was because she couldn't read the analog clock because they had replaced all the clocks in the high school with digital clocks.
Lamo.
So, and, like, everything beyond that, like, I've noticed that kids these days really usually don't know how to read an analog clock, which kind of blows my mind,
It
but at
makes
the
them
same
stupid,
time,
yeah,
but
you're right.
yeah.
Maybe that's some like general world knowledge. Like you should know that the sun rises in the east.
Yeah.
Maybe that's more. That I don't know. Is that a science thing or is that just like existence knowledge?
I think it's
It rises
both.
in the east, yet it sets in the north. It's very strange.
Well, that's a different problem.
That's because of the spin of the globe.
Yeah, but that'd be another problem entirely.
I don't know. I think that basic list of questions is about what you need to be knowledgeable of to not be stupid. Because like I don't see a scenario where someone doesn't know one of those and doesn't also not know a whole cavalcade of other things
Yeah.
that makes them definitively stupid.
Yeah. Yeah. I'd say so.
I mean, there's always knowledge, but it's also about knowledge in the right places, because you can know a lot about something, but that something might not matter.
Man, we should put whatever that was on a shirt. It
Nice.
sounded kind of inspiring or something.
Yeah, it's very insightful, though.
Well, I
Let's
live
move
for
on
these
to an
moments.
equally intelligent topic. Do you guys want to do the penis size percentile calculator?
I think that's one that we need to like prepare beforehand. I don't think we
Okay.
can be doing those measurements on the fly here.
Okay, you're right.
Yeah.
Let's see. I guess this is just like a chill, let's clear off some topics episode, because boy, do we have a backlog.
Oh,
Yep.
actually, though, there is one more topic that I want to bring forward.
Oh,
We're going
okay.
back to gaming, boys. We're going back to gaming. You can't,
Okay.
you can't stop it. Okay, you can't stop it.
I guess. not.
Okay.
Now, as you boys may know, Legends Arceus will be coming out right around the corner here. It's very close now. It's very close.
Yeah.
If
The
you say
next-
so.
The next big Pokemon game. People are pumped for it. They're excited. However, something that happened just this week is that
Oh yeah.
people leaked the entirety of the Pokédex for the game.
That's
So
pretty good.
we now know what all of the new forms and shit are going to be. So I just want to
Interesting.
post this bad boy here, and
I'm
we
not
can
even gonna
just
look
kind of
at it.
peruse it a little bit.
No,
Okay.
you already know my opinion. God damn it, you posted right where I'm looking.
These
I
are
fucking
real?
hate this so much.
Yes, these are the. These
makes
are the
me
Why
so
do they
new
look
upset.
forms
like
and shit.
this? Why do they look like the GameCube Pokemon?
This is just their 3D mod. They'll look better like in game once they actually have normal lighting and shit on them. But
Okay.
yeah, for the most part, these are what they actually look like.
I hate this so
Let's
much.
see.
I hate it. The only one that I like is fucking Zoroa and Zoroark. Those are the only ones that I like out of this entire list. Maybe Arcanine.
Here, let me, the real Pokemon professional, go through these.
Oh, of
I
course.
assume you have the picture up on screen. Of course,
Yeah,
of course.
Yeah, absolutely.
Let's see. We got Hisuian Decidui. That looks stupid. Hisuian Tysplosion. I don't see a difference.
He's definitely quite a bit different.
He's gonna have
Uh,
purple fire.
Yeah, he's gonna have purple fire and shit too.
Gotcha. Okay, understood. He's Ghost. Interesting.
Yeah,
Hisuian Samurott. That looks kind of cool.
it is almost exactly the same as it was previously.
Hisuian Growlithe. Stupid. Hisuian Arcanine. Very cool. Voltorb and Electrode. Stupid. Don't like them.
They look like they're made
Get
out of
rid
wood.
of Voltorb's eyebrows. They're creeping me out. Cleavor. It's kind of fun.
That's just a new one
Yeah.
in general, right?
Have we
Yes.
had Bug Rocks before?
No.
I don't believe so. I think this is the first one. There's a new evolution of Scyther.
Oh, that's
Interesting.
right.
Yeah,
I like it. I give this one a thumbs up.
yeah, I think it's pretty cool.
Quillfish and Overquill. Stupid. Overquill's a fun name, though. I like the name.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Sneasel, kinda cool. Sneasler has a threatening aura and a name that sounds like a racial slur.
Yeah, it's. I really do not like the
Yeah,
evolution.
it makes me deeply uncomfortable.
Yeah, like Weavile is so cool, and then they're like, yeah, no, we're not doing that anymore.
Just make Weavile or Sneasel taller.
Sneasler. God, what a awful. I hate that.
They could have just named it Weavile. They could have just said Hisui and Weavile, and that would have been better.
No, Dylan, it's a new thing. It's a
It
whole new
doesn't
thing.
matter. All of this is new.
Ursaluna. I like this one.
I'm assuming this
fan
involves
of
Teddy
this one.
Ursa.
Yes, I believe
Okay.
this is the female version of Ursaring.
This one's
Oh.
pretty cool.
Okay.
What?
Wordier.
It's
Reedier?
weird.
Weirdeer. A
Weirdeer?
Weirdeer? Why
Yeah,
did they pronounce the
Weirdeer.
Y?
This is fucking stupid.
I mean, it's a Stantler evolution. What do you expect?
Whatever. Fuck that one.
Stantler's just stupid anyway.
Lilligant. That's a Rule 34.
Yeah, it is.
Well,
That's a make porn of it.
She's showing off a lot more legs than she was previously.
Let's see. Basculin, Basculegion. They look the same. They don't look very different.
I mean, Basculegion is an entirely new thing.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
it looks like something that already would have existed, so.
I think I know what you're thinking of. I don't remember the name of the Pokemon though.
That's Wishy-Washy is what I was thinking of.
Yes.
Yeah, of course. Zora.
Yes.
Yeah, Zorura.
Fucking love that. That's so
Eh?
good. What? I think it's the best
I'm
thing
ki-
out of this whole thing.
I'm kind of mad on it. I like the Zoroark just because of the hair.
Yeah, the hair's crazy, dude. I dig
It makes me think of the Joker, though. There's gonna be a lot of, like, we live in a society memes with Hisui and Zoroark.
Oh, absolutely. So rad,
Braviary's stupid.
They really just slapped a lot of weird types together in this one, didn't they?
Yeah,
They kind of just slapped hair on a bunch of these.
Yeah, that.
By
I mean,
a bunch, I mean two.
Yeah.
no, like Braviary. Also, you're not wrong. It's literally just the hair that makes it different.
No, it's not. It's
Avalug.
it's the weird ass fucking eye glowy things over
Oh.
its head.
Oh, I can barely see that in this screenshot. I can kind of see it now.
Anyway, Avalug,
I like that.
I've never heard of this
I've also never...
Pokemon. I have no idea what an Avalugg is.
Avalugg is from Sword and Shield, right?
Normally, instead of like all that rocky shit, it's completely made out of ice.
Okay.
Yeah.
I need to look this up now. I don't
the
remember
redesign
Avalugg.
sounds stupid then, but it looks kind of neat, I guess.
Yeah.
Sliggoo, that's another slur.
Oops. Is this from Sword and Shield?
No,
Goodra.
Dylan, that's from fucking Gen 6.
Oh, that's why I've never seen it.
Goodra's stupid. I don't like that one.
Yeah, I don't like him either. They give him a big-ass snail thing, though.
Anamoris Incarnate. Dumb. Anamoris Therian. Also dumb. These both look horrible and stupid, and I don't like them.
Well, you wouldn't
Yeah.
like their counterparts much either then, because this is just an addition to them.
Yeah, the whole like Landorus, Thundoris, and fucking Tornadus. It's another one of them.
Oh.
Yeah.
Enormous. Enamor.
Enamorous.
I'm definitely gonna like
Whatever.
Dialga way more than Palkia, though. Because the
Dialga
reason
looks cool. Palkia.
needs arms.
Does it not have arms?
No,
he
it does not.
In his original form,
What
he
the
does.
fuck?
In this form, he does not.
Why does it look so stupid?
Because it doesn't have arms.
It's just a torso on a horse body.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a centaur kind of.
With no
What?
arms. Yeah.
Why did they do that?
It's a great question.
Yeah, so apparently the deal with them is that they got fused with Arceus somehow.
Huh?
Which doesn't
Yeah.
make any sense by the lore logic, but we'll skip
I mean,
past
we don't know
that.
what the lore logic is yet, Dylan.
Yeah, but all Pokemon came from... Arceus created all Pokemon. Why would they
I
fuse
thought
with
Mew
Arceus?
created all Pokemon.
No.
No. Eventually, that
Mew
is
is
what
just
happened.
the ancestor.
Yeah, Mew is like for all the basic-ass Pokemon. Arceus is like for all like the god and legendary Pokemon, basically.
Wait, what?
Yeah. There's a
How are
fuck-
Mew and Arceus related?
Arceus created Mew.
Yeah. So, like, think of Arceus as God, and then Mew is like Jesus. Kind of. That's not really
I
how
think,
that works.
isn't it more like Mew is like Adam?
Yes. Yeah,
Yeah,
it is
more
that's
like
probably
Adam.
much... Yes.
Wait, are humans Pokemon?
That's right, Tanner. Well, once upon a time, humans and Pokemon were indistinguishable from one another.
Did Mew create humans?
Yeah.
That...
Are you pulling my chain? Like, is that the lore?
Yeah, supposedly. Everything is basically related to Mew.
I think that actually might be true. I don't remember, though.
This doesn't make any sense.
It's Pokemon,
I'm very
dude.
surprised that you like Dialga, though. He looks stupid.
Dialga looks way better than Palkia.
No, he doesn't. He looks
What?
dumb.
What?
He
Yeah.
does
you
have
even-
a bit. I don't know. Why does he have a cannon in his neck?
Yeah, look at the weird neck thing.
I mean,
I think his back legs should be like big turrets too.
I don't know. The whole no arm thing on Palkia is really throwing me off. I don't like it.
I think my favorite one here out of these is probably Hisuian Arcanine.
That's fair.
That's probably my favorite.
I'll have to see what happens when I actually, like, I'm going off the assumption that these are going to look much better when the game comes
In-game.
out. I'm hoping, because the Decidueye, like, literally the 3 starters they have here for this region are by far some of my favorite ones from prior Pokemon games. I just hate that Decidueye... Well, I wanted them to keep Decidueye the type he was, because I thought Grass Ghost was really cool. Grass Fighting's gonna be interesting. And Typhlosion is just an emo version of itself, so...
Yeah, so it's better.
So the starters
way.
for this game are gonna be fucking oh, can I remember their names? Don't hit me.
Okay.
Well, I know it's Cyndaquil and Oshawott,
Uh-huh.
and Decidueye evolved from Rowlet.
Yeah,
Yes.
there you go, Tanner.
Wait, is it just their final forms that are changed, Nico, or...
Yeah.
Okay, and then... So, it's still a... No, because Decidueye doesn't get Ghost type until it evolves from whatever the second
Yeah.
form is. Okay, interesting. It'll be really weird, but I guess that'll be kind of cool.
They already have a Kickbird, though.
A Kickbird. Are you talking
A
about...
Kickbird already exists in Pokemon.
Are you talking about Braviary?
No.
Talking about Blaziken.
Oh, I see. I forget
Yeah, but
that
now this one's a
Blaziken's
grass
chicken.
type, so fire, Tanner.
Okay, but it's red.
It also
but
looks
it's
like a
grass type
samurai.
now.
They should have put some green in there because it looks like a fire type.
It could be fall.
Yeah, it's like autumn colors, Tanner.
Yeah, apparently the deal with Decidueye is instead of being an archer, he is going to be a samurai and have a sword.
Interesting.
I don't think it's specifically samurai, Dylan. Not much about this design evokes samurai.
He's got the hat.
He's got the hat and the bushy ponytail thing.
That's not a samurai hat.
It's not?
No.
Sure it is.
What is it?
The big straw hat, that's a samurai thing.
The straw hat isn't samurai.
What is it then, Nico?
It makes me think of samurai.
The straw hat is just like the things that the commoners would wear in the rice fields.
Fine, maybe not samurai. It's some fucking whatever. It's a Japanese.
Yeah, it's like one of those fucking crossroads.
That's what it makes it. That's what it makes us think of. Okay?
Didn't you tell me he had a sword, Nico? He was gonna have a sword instead of.
Yeah,
then he's a fucking
sword. A sword
samurai.
does not make you a samurai.
Oh my god!
All people with swords are samurai. That's a fact.
Can we come to this conclusion? Silence is a
Anyway,
yes.
Fun fact,
What's
though.
next?
My
What?
favorite Japanese word is sujigiri.
what does
Why?
that mean?
It is a term in Japan for when like a samurai gets a new sword, they'll test it out by just like killing a commoner with it on the streets.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
That's pretty funny. We should do more of that.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh!
There should be more public murder.
Clearly,
This is my stance.
as if things weren't good enough as they were.
Right. What? Right. Totally. Alright, what's next? Choose something.
What's next?
One of you. Either of you. Any of
What's
you.
next?
God.
Give me something to talk about.
Yeah, what the fuck can we even say at this point, boss? What the fuck can we even say?
Y'all remember Destroy, Build, Destroy?
No, don't. No one cares about Destroy, Build, Destroy.
We talk about Destroy, Build, Destroy too much.
Yeah. It was part of the live action fucking shit that Cartoon Network did at one point. Everyone hated it, and so they stopped doing that.
I liked it.
There was also Dude, What Would Happen? People loved that. There was Level Up. People loved that.
I don't remember that one.
It was a grand old time. It was about
I
gamers who
remember
became
that.
superheroes or some shit like that.
Bro, what about
Level
Hole in the
Up.
Wall?
What about Hole in the Wall?
Yeah, what about Hole in the Wall?
Tanner and I have talked about Hole in the Wall extensively at this point. We've talked about it so much in the past. We even
Talked
considered
about Hole in the
making a
Wall.
tier list for the top, the holes in the wall.
God, I forgot about that. What a terrible idea. It'd be hilarious, but what a god-awful, no-good idea.
Yeah. It would have been grand. People would have loved it.
I don't know.
Okay, now Tanner.
Yeah.
What is a YTP?
A YouTube poop.
Okay, that's what I assumed it was.
Yeah.
However, for
That's not something we can do in an episode. That'd be something where, like, we say we're going to do it and we, like, give ourselves a week to do it or something.
yeah, of course.
The way, we'll talk about if and when we decide to actually go for it.
Yeah.
I don't think that's a this week thing, though.
Yeah, get ready for the YouTube poop special coming up here, everybody.
Yeah. It's, it'll probably be bad.
Sounds
Yeah.
exciting.
Honest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, hey,
Does
we all know
Dylan
how to
know what
edit
a
videos,
YouTube
so it
poop
shouldn't
is?
be too bad.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Does Dylan know what a YouTube poop is?
No.
No.
Okay. That's fine. We'll explain when we get to that.
It sounds like it'd be better if I didn't know what it was.
No,
That
it's not like people shitting on each other or anything like that, Dylan.
Yeah, no.
No, I mean, like...
You definitely need to know what they are to make one.
Oh, I just figured it sounds like it needs to be a bad video, so if I don't know what it is, then that just helps.
No. Like I said, we'll explain this when we get there.
That's fine.
We're not doing it now.
Yeah.
How about our pitches for the newest hit sitcom?
No.
No?
No.
Okay.
Okay.
No. Not that one right now.
Okay.
Why shouldn't people use abbreviations, Nico?
Because a lot of people won't understand them.
That's fair. I'm
like,
assuming...
you fucking go on Reddit or some shit, okay? You fucking
Yeah.
go on
Want
you
me
go
to
on
go
the
to Urban
Reddit.
Dictionary and look up shit?
Yeah, Dylan's your average little Redditor. He goes on there.
Well,
He's looking at like fucking the Am I the Asshole subreddit or something, and it's like, oh man, what the fuck do all of these abbreviations mean? What do they mean? Dylan, of course, knows them because he's your average Redditor.
I
But like,
really
no one
don't.
else will know what it means. Okay, what the fuck is the
Okay.
deal? You go into the One Punch Man subreddit. There's nothing but abbreviations. As far as the eye can see, every single character is abbreviated,
Gotcha, okay.
no matter how short their name is.
Right. Well, is Bang like just the letter B or something?
Yeah,
Okay.
got Moomin Rider in there. He's MR.
dear God.
That's a bit pretentious.
Yeah.
But whatever.
Oh
Here's
too
here,
much.
I got a stupid. What's the worst bodily fluid?
The worst bodily fluid? Whatever that green shit is, it spews out of you if you, like, poke your spleen too much.
Interesting. So bile?
Yeah, bile. Bile's rough.
I don't know. I think, honestly, simplest answer, boogers. I think boogers are probably the worst bodily fluid. Or mucus, if you will.
I was gonna say, I don't know if I would consider that a fluid, but...
Sure it is. I mean, it dries, but, like, I think mucus, at the very least, counts as a bodily fluid.
That's fine. Yeah. That's fair.
Like, what are the bodily fluids are like? It's like mucus, stomach acid, spinal fluid, blood, cum, piss, diarrhea, bile. I think boogers might be the worst of all of those.
Okay.
I don't know. I definitely think that, like, vomit and bile are the
I don't
the
think.
top
See,
tier
I
ones.
don't have this, like, huge negative reaction to bile. Obviously, I don't like vomit.
Right.
Yeah.
But, like, if I had to choose between, like, being dumped into a vat of vomit and a vat of mucus, I think I would go with vomit.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that one.
The pH
They'd both
level...
be rough, but, like, vomit, just, like, even the smell and everything of it, it's too much for me.
Well, the question is, like, I think boogers come in such a small amount that if they do have a smell, we don't know what they are.
I mean, possibly.
Right?
But, I mean,
boogers might be pretty rank.
I've seen enough people get slimed to know that it's not that bad, okay?
Okay.
All those Nick Award shows, dude.
Yep.
I
was listening. This is a total aside, but Dylan just reminded me of this for no reason. I was listening to a podcast, and then an ad came on for the candy bar Snickers.
Mm-hmm.
But because of the accent of the announcer, it sounded like he said Sniggers. And I panicked when I was listening to this ad. I'm like, whoa, what? Huh? What's happening? And it was like caramel and nougat. I'm like, oh, Snickers. Jesus.
I don't know how to feel that I made you think of this, but
You said the word Nick, which made me think of Snickers.
Well, that's a lot better than what I was originally thinking.
That's all it took. Anyway, it sounds like Nico is on the side of vomit. I'm on the side of mucus. Dylan, where are you at on worst bodily fluid?
It depends on, like worse is, like, what disgusts me the most?
Yeah, I'd say what disgusts you the most.
God.
I think that's a fair way of saying it.
I mean, blood doesn't really bother me all that much. Like, peeing is just normal, so that's not really an issue. I mean,
Would you get peed on, though, Dylan?
I really would not like to be. That would be horrible.
How much money would it take for someone to just pee on you?
Enough.
Enough?
For the mental scarring and possible cleansing.
What if they're just, like, peeing on your leg or something?
I don't think where matters. I'm really weird where I don't like getting dirty at all. It bothers me a lot, which is why, like, besides obvious reasons, I've hated, like, any kind of skin product for the longest time. Like, I absolutely despise skin product, so I don't think it matters where. But
that's why your skin looks like the Sahara Desert.
Yeah, possibly.
What if you got stung by a jellyfish, though, Dylan?
What does this have to do with anything?
I don't think getting peed on would matter.
You're supposed to pee on the...
Oh, right.
Yeah.
That's not true.
There's other ways to solve it than that. Where's bodily fluid? I don't know. You mentioned spinal fluid, and I'm like, that stuff's pretty gross, I guess.
Spinal fluid is definitely the most concerning. Because the only way you're seeing that is if something horrible has happened.
Yeah. You know, I think I'm going to go with spinal fluid.
Okay.
Because I'm pretty
Dylan,
sure...
if you saw spinal fluid, would you be able to recognize it as spinal fluid?
I hope not. But I'm pretty... Isn't spinal fluid, like, one of the only, like, human fluids that can kill other people? Isn't that something that it can do?
See, I feel like my brain is assembling some memory of me hearing that somewhere, but I don't know.
Because it's kind of like... It was something like spinal fluid's kind of like blood, where... Except spinal fluid is specific to every person. Like, you cannot transfuse spinal fluid, because that will just straight up kill a person.
I don't know about that.
I just remember hearing something like that.
Looks tasty is the problem.
Well, okay. Yeah, still gonna go with spinal fluid, though. That is probably the worst bodily fluid.
If you had to swap two of your body fluids, which would they be?
God damn it, I saw this topic.
What if... So, like... I feel like the obvious answer, just for a gag, is boogers and cum.
Yeah, of course.
God.
But you see, at the same time, I feel like those are the only ones that you could swap that wouldn't kill you.
Right. Yeah. We're living in a world where this swap won't kill you.
Oh, okay. Then in that case, I'll swap my stomach acid and bile.
Wait,
Okay.
but that's the
They
same
seem
thing, isn't
similar
it?
enough.
They are basically the same thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's like a fun.
not exciting.
That's like a fun thing you can swap your blood with, like your blood with your eyeball fluid.
I mean,
So your
I
eyeballs
guess.
are just fucking red.
That'd be pretty cool, I
you
guess.
cry blood.
I mean, I don't know. It just sounds pretty badass, my guy. It sounds badass.
That does sound pretty badass.
I think
Or blood and piss. Got nothing but piss in your veins.
I'm trying to pick one that like you guys don't say, so I can try to make it interesting as possible. Let's
We're
see.
coming up with them pretty quick.
I don't know. I was just gonna say swap my blood and my spinal fluid, though. To be completely honest, because then if I get cut and bleed, it looks interesting.
It's like you're bleeding water, and people will think you're like Jesus or something.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool, right?
Yeah. Or you could swap your blood and your stomach acid. Then you'd be like a xenomorph.
Oh yeah, that would be pretty cool. I like that. Well, then you wouldn't. Are we assuming that the blood would be able to digest the food that you eat, or would you just be a vampire?
We're pretending that you would be able to function normally.
Yeah, okay.
And then whenever
I
you
think
vomit,
You
you
will
always
have really
vomit blood,
bloody
guys.
stool.
Bro, yeah, vomit blood. That'd be amazing.
You'll vomit blood. You'll shit blood.
Yeah.
Like when you have diarrhea. God.
I mean, that would also, yeah, I mean, whenever you go to the bathroom, like, all those functions would be replaced by blood, because in a sense, it's all just filtering through anyway. You gotta get rid of that somehow.
What if we replaced all of our bodily fluids with blood? Just everything's blood.
That would, that'd most certainly be interesting.
How do you guys vomit?
What exactly do you mean?
So, for example, whenever I vomit, I will know upwards of 2 hours beforehand because I can kind of just smell the illness on my breath. I don't know how to explain it other than that. I just have this internal sense that vomit is going to happen that day. Several minutes prior to vomiting, I will start salivating just ridiculously. Just an immense amount of saliva I will be producing, and I'm like, oh no, I am imminently going to vomit. And then, whenever I vomit, it always goes one big spurt, and then a second big spurt. I always vomit in 2 spurts.
Okay. So Tanner, if you know it's gonna happen throughout the day, then why not just get it over with, Why not just induce the vomiting
Like
yourself?
induce it? I don't, See, the problem is, I vomit pretty quickly. Like, it comes up at a pretty rapid pace.
Yeah.
And I don't really want to get vomit on my fingers.
That's fair.
Just gotta be quick on the draw, my man. Just gotta be quick on
There
the
you
draw.
go.
You're a gamer, Tanner. You got them quick fingers.
Yeah. That's what the ladies tell me.
Yeah.
Anyway, how do you guys vomit?
Well, Dylan, how do you vomit, my man?
Well, I don't really throw up all that often. I would say that out of like all the people that I know personally, I have thrown up the least amount ever. But usually
How many times?
I don't know, maybe like 6 times in my entire life.
Okay.
Not including if when I was a baby. So
Okay.
And 6 might actually be high. I don't remember. Usually, depending on how it comes about. Like, I think I've only thrown up from eating food twice. One of them was food poisoning, and the other one was I straight up ate too much for the first time in my life.
First time in your life?
Yeah, all the other times are fine. Anyway, so usually I do kind of agree. Well, with me, my mouth doesn't salivate a ton, but my mouth gets kind of dry and, like, slimy. And, I don't know. I have, like, I try to build my willpower to just not throw up as much as possible. But usually when it happens, it's like, I gotta go now or else there's gonna be a mess. And usually, unless it's an absolute, like, I can't do anything about it, it's just quick and over with. But I've only had it a couple times where I really throw up more than once. Usually it's like a one and done kind of thing, though. So I'm just trying to remember, like, the time I had food poisoning, I ate Arby's, and from that day, it had been like 6 or 7 years since I had ever gone back to eat Arby's again, which I went back and ate it, and it really wasn't all that great. I just remember eating it, and then I didn't know food poisoning at the time because I just looked like I threw up straight up grease. So I just figured it was like the amount of grease in Arby's and just assumed that their food was super unhealthy, which I'm not saying it's healthy, but yeah, it's usually just kind of one and done and that's it. But yeah, just kind of whatever.
Okay. A one and done. Interesting.
Fascinating stuff.
What about you, Nico?
Oh, I never vomit. I've never vomited at any point in my life.
Yeah, ever?
No, never.
Never once? Not even once?
No, sir. No, sir.
Okay.
Well, then I suppose you're the one person that I know personally that has exceeded my my expectations in that sense, in that I haven't met anybody else who... You've never thrown up once.
No.
I have trouble believing that, but I don't think I have any other reason to doubt it.
We need to get him to lose a Game Awards prediction. And then just truly craft the most horrendous thing we can.
I mean, hey,
you need to rig it. You need to get Jeff Keighley on the phone.
I know a for sure reason to get people to throw up. It was a food challenge not too long ago. So, if we need it, I know how to get it done.
That's right. Just eat 2 bananas and drink 3 cans of Sprite. That's all you gotta do.
God damn it! All right, I guess it's not much of a secret if it was a food challenge.
That's right, Dylan. That's right. I got too much knowledge cooking around in the old noggin, my boy.
Yeah, too much.
Yeah, I can't get anything past me.
You guys remember...
What's
Hold
it?
on one sec. I posted our Pokemon tier list, and people are fighting with me right now. Let's see. Man, y'all are stupid. Sonia's gay. Also, your Cynthia placement makes me want to spit on you, dog.
Whatever, I don't care.
See, objectively wrong. Why is Lusamine on the same tier as Cynthia? I don't know if they mean... I don't know which one they think should be higher or lower.
I mean, I'm sure they think that Cynthia should be higher.
Didn't we come to the conclusion that this...
With Cynthia, I said, I fought for the S tier, man. My friends are anti-MILF and anti-curves. And then he responded with, your friends are bad people.
I mean, maybe yes to the first one. I wouldn't say I'm anti-curve.
I'm anti-curve.
Well, I know you are.
Nico is shockingly proud of how anti-curve he is.
I know.
That's right. What can I say? I prefer a flat woman.
He likes a woman as flat as himself.
Precisely.
It's not a big booble man. It's not a big fan of the boobles.
No, they actually do disgust me. Large breasts, I hate them. I hate them so much.
Huh.
They're gross.
You're an off-putting human being, you know that?
Yeah, for the first time, it's not being said to me.
And Dylan does hear that on a pretty regular basis as well.
Right.
I really don't. I was just making a joke, but you guys didn't laugh, so it made it horrible.
That's what we're here for, my guy.
Oh, I know. I was gonna bring up this other topic, but I figure I personally want more time for this topic, so I wasn't gonna bring it up.
What topic is it, Dylan?
At what point does the podcast just become you guys bullying me?
I mean, that wasn't a serious topic at all.
No, I want to hear it, though. I'm actually curious. I want to know what your guys' honest opinions are on this topic.
Let's see here. I mean, Tanner said at what point did it actually become that, though, is the thing.
Yeah, I mean, that was actually a more... I agree with that wording of it better than does.
Dylan is the perpetual victim, and this podcast is just us shitting on him all the time.
Yeah, I really think that it was as soon as Tanner could smell your fear was the thing.
Yeah, exactly. The moment you showed weakness, that's the answer.
Bro, that's like all the time. I don't know what you're talking about.
Did you guys see the fucking G4 stuff with the girl?
No.
No, I did. Oh, wait. Yes, I did. Never mind.
G4 got rebooted, and like they have a girl host, and she like addressed the Twitch audience, and she said something about like, oh, our audience are like sexist or whatever, and I'm not as bangable as the old host. And like,
to be fair though, she's not wrong.
It's true.
She's not as bangable.
It's true. It's subjectively true, but also that's beside the point. And that's us being sexist, I guess.
Yeah.
Because finding women attractive is sexist now.
Yeah, of course.
Wait, was the previous host also a female?
Yeah.
That
They had
host
female
over
hosts. It used to be, what was her face? Olivia Munn.
That's not
Mum.
That makes no sense. How is that sexist?
Don't worry about it.
Because
I
you're
don't.
objectifying women.
Exactly, yes. But also, if you don't find all women strong and beautiful, that's also sexist.
Yeah, of course.
Anyway, I agree. The take I mostly agree with on what she said is, why would you do that? If you've existed on the internet for any amount of time, you know that you should not show weakness to people that are already criticizing you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The moment you let them know that this is something that bothers you, you guarantee that they are going to double, triple, and quadruple down on it. And you can say, that's not fair, blah, 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 the world sucks, blah, blah, blah. But, like, you cannot base your decisions and your actions on how you want the world to be. You have to base them on how the world actually is so that it can later become the world you want it to be.
Yeah. Basically, whenever you get criticism online, just ignore it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unless it's legitimate criticism. If it's just people being like, dude, your boobs aren't big enough, ignore them. Who cares? Don't let them bully you into getting a boob job.
That is
Which
very
she is
fair.
apparently getting, by the way. She did
Nice.
confirm that earlier this week.
That's...
She confirmed what?
Yeah, she's getting a boob job, apparently.
Oh, okay. Good for her.
Yeah.
Sure.
I mean, hey, if it empowers her, then all the more power to her.
Also, I liked the, I think it was I Am Gundam's video. Or it's someone who pointed out that, like, the line where she says, Olivia Munn didn't exist for you to objectify her, and then them pointing out the very obvious moments of, like shockingly hardcore objectification on old G4.
Yeah.
Like, I had never watched G4 because I think I'm too young for that, but some of the shit they had on there, I'm like, what the hell? This is racy as fuck. This doesn't make any sense.
Oh, yeah.
This is about video games?
Yeah, they would have their women in bikinis and shit before.
Yeah.
Amazing.
It is
But,
amazing.
like,
G4 knows what the people
why is she
want.
putting herself down? She's not that ugly.
Yeah.
She's definitely a lot of people's type.
Oh, for
A lot
sure.
of people are into those alt girls.
What's her name again?
Fuck, I don't remember. It's like Crush or something.
G4 girl. That should get me what I need.
Kyresh.
Sarah Lane?
Karouge.
Is that the one?
Huh? I think she goes by her gamer name, which is like Crush or something.
Oh, gotcha. Let's see here. Sarah Lane.
Anyway.
That's the one.
Sarah Lane?
Never
That's her
mind, no,
name?
it's not. I think it's a different
Yeah,
person.
that can't be her.
This is one of the old hosts.
Yeah, I was gonna say. She does not look like someone whose name is Sarah Lane.
Fuck, I want to find
You're
her so
so
we can put
bad
her
at
up here.
Googling things, dude.
All I did was put a G4 girl host, okay? But what should I have put?
Here, I'm gonna do a G4 girl rant.
Now, here we go. I went to news section. That's a lot better. She looks like a young Ellen DeGeneres.
Her name is Frosk.
Yeah, that's
F-R-O-S-K. See how easy I found that, Nico? Why are you so bad at looking things up?
What do you mean? I found it immediately afterwards.
It's truly astounding that you're so bad at, like, Google searching.
I mean, you may have found it immediately afterward, but there was also the fact that he had just started Googling it, and you found it immediately after, as just, you're doing it before that.
Yes, that's right, Dylan. That's entirely right. You're correct.
Yeah, whatever you just said.
I do
Yeah.
English good.
Are we done with this episode?
Yeah,
Are we?
probably. I
Okay.
will also point out she has that stupid nose ring, which is why people hate her.
You just don't like any body
A lot of people like the
modifications.
nose ring. A lot of people like the nose ring.
People really fucking like it, and it bothers me because I hate it. I despise it so much.
You don't like body modifications, Nico.
Wait, does she have one of the big fat ones or like a small one?
It's one of the smaller ones, but it's still in the middle of her
You don't
nose,
like?
which I hate.
You don't think the small ones are fine?
No, I hate
Okay.
any of those types of nose
What
piercings.
about like on the? What about the ones that don't go through the middle of the nose, but they go through like the side, the nostril?
I'm okay
You're
with
fi-
it. I am okay
You're
with
fine
it
with
being-
that.
Yes, I don't
Wow.
like it in the middle.
This feels hypocritical.
It's not. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about
I
it.
don't think he. Okay.
I just prefer my woman to not look like a bull, okay?
I mean,
Interesting.
that's another problem entirely, but okay.
But you're Spanish.
Yeah.
Well, now got him.
We kill bulls, Tanner. We don't fuck them, okay? Have you ever seen
Oh.
Ferdinand?
God damn it.
I have seen Ferdinand, surprisingly enough.
I
Yeah,
have
they
not.
get disemboweled and shit.
Yeah, disemboweled.